Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, pure sonic pillars and anchors of our true ascension timeline. As all our starseed earth angelics of the 144 prepare for tomorrow's 1212 golden gateway of abundance and prosperity activation, we are being enveloped in mother plasma rays of indestructible diamond light as our local stargate, Solaris, released another 13 C-class solar flares today and an M-class flare, maxing at M2.04 at 5 o'clock UTC. We also witnessed a spike in the heartbeat of Mother Earth today, appearing on the Schumann charts at an amplitude of 20 Hertz. Pachamama also received another powerful activation on her Pacific Ring of Fire with a magnitude 6.7 earthquake in Japan, higher heart chakra of the new Lemuria at 2:44 UTC. Ground crew team, continue to hold the highest timeline in your sacred heart centers and anchor the pure codes and keys into the grids and ley lines of our Earth Mother as we raise this realm into the 5th dimensional frequency of unconditional love, unity, peace, joy, and prosperity for the highest good of all involved. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of the sonic pillars of New Earth. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light Maggie Wilcox. The golden Christed dragons of Christos and Lyra are here to help us usher in a new golden age. It is said a beautiful golden dragon protects the Holy Grail ley lines throughout history and myth. The Holy Grail has changed in form, but the overall theme is that it represents the unconditional love that flows from the Creator Source. Christ consciousness and the white gold rays from these dragons are the energies of higher love frequencies that we need to vibrate to the planet. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. As we are getting closer to a powerful 1212 portal, we are now leaving linear time. We are eternal, and we watch from eternity. We perceive from the space of eternity and infinity everything that happens here and now. With an infinite divine source intelligence, Pars Kute. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 12-11-25. December is clarifying what's been in shadow, and today brings much more to light. We're beginning to deeply recognize how much senseless drama has been played out over the years, and how hard it's become to watch and play a part in it. So today is another awakening and frequency upgrade to help us. One of many this year, like a dimmer switch slowly turning on. 2025 has shown us the stark truth and freed us from dependence on old stories. 2026 won't let us go back either. It's going to take us even higher, empowering us a lot more, and showing us who we've always been. From Ascension Lightworkers to the Ascension Lightworker Collective. On the Ascension path, there will come a time that you will acknowledge and honor the higher purpose that certain individuals have given to you on this journey, inwardly thanking them for helping you to recognize that they have directly contributed to your ascension growth and major transformation in self, expressing gratitude to the universe for their role in your ascension, and understanding that their impact will be felt even as you move forward. This will activate self-forgiveness, acceptance, and surrender. It is also helpful to remember that each person's path may diverge, and not everyone will accompany you to the next stages of your evolutionary journey. The reason why working with lower energies will no longer be effective in ascending life is because truth needs to be lived and expressed during these transformational changes. As the process of ascension has evolved alongside planetary and cosmic shifts, it can now function harmoniously with the new Earth energy timeline. There is a significant issue when it comes to individuals who remain unaware and unawakened. The energy that you bring into your connection in life is something that they lack, and this does create greater challenges over time. What happens when you part ways with them? Ascension has conveyed that concealing true intentions will no longer be viable, since it is associated with old energy. They can no longer manipulate or exploit in your new ascending energy. Ascension wants to emphasize that the energy present in the old structure was intended for you together with your connections to learn and grow beyond the lower conscious timeline on Earth. In this planetary energy, you will reflect upon this before the beginning of 2026, as substantial changes on this planet are anticipated. This December opens a gateway into much higher conscious realms. The ascending are sensing new energy entering to Earth's atmosphere. Energy grids all over the planet are activating and resounding in higher frequencies. All of this plays a part in our ascension. The human body is being modified and altered in a way it has not experienced before. Extreme adjustments are well underway. Many of the ascending will react either with a buildup of internal energy needing to be released, persisting ascension symptoms, expressing higher levels of sensitivity. The entire sensory system is being altered and recalibrated. The final splitting of the dualistic world has greatly impacted the mainstream template. It now stands on extreme shaky ground. Lower consciousness has no solid foundation in New Earth. It is illusory, old archaic energy and a total fabrication of a dark and collective enslavement agenda. Higher ascension energies dissipate from lower energies residing in 2 to 3D structures. They cannot and will not ever coexist. Where there is love, there is never abuse. Where there is abuse, there is never love. They are two opposing forces. Ascending souls recognize this and will continue to be consistently protected and guided by ascension divine realms on this planet. Light-minded connections will continue to strengthen. Awakening and ascending souls have experienced a significant increase in their vibratory energy levels, leading them to a higher state of being. While some individuals may not be fully aware of this transformation taking place, they have consciously raised their frequency levels over time. Ascension explained. Consider a person from hundreds of years ago being transported to the present time on Earth. In comparison, your vibration, which has significantly evolved over the past 300 years. This would appear as if you are glowing to someone from that earlier era. This serves as evidence of the remarkable growth and elevation ascending souls and their collective have achieved. The awakening and ascending souls are higher energy level beings now, vibrating in higher conscious fields. Many understand that their internal vibrations are raising, taking them into much higher levels. Over time, you have tremendously increased your frequency levels. You have raised your vibratory levels of energy. Some may be so used to it now that they may not necessarily know that this has already happened. Ascending souls may be experiencing various emotions and uncertainties during these intense times of ascending transition and significant energetic shifts. The intensity of December energies may affect ascending individuals differently. This is temporary. The build-up to the 12/12 gateway activation has been extremely intense, and this will only now intensify. The next gateway is the last double-digit numerical gateway for the year. It will amplify your personal growth greatly. Rapid higher ascension, activating strong manifestation energies. The ascending are emotionally intelligent, and because of this, they will find it extremely uncomfortable to be with low conscious others. This is far beyond judgment, criticism. It is energy-based and not understood in linear thinking. It is accepted as the way it is based on our planet's dualistic expression. It is normal during this time to feel energetic intensity within the emotional, sensory, and physical body, leading up to this highly charged 1212 portal. This is a collective activation and an extreme and significant reset that serves as a strong catalyst in preparing Ascending Collective for Earth's new higher frequency energy in 2026. And loving and devoted Ascension service from Ascension Lightworkers. 144 flowing in. And today from Divine Brother of the Light Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Mercury enters Sagittarius as the 1212 portal ignites a new wave of expansion, December 11th, 2025. Dear friends, as Mercury steps boldly today into the expansive fire of Sagittarius, the collective field begins to stretch, breathe, and open in a way that feels both liberating and disorienting. After weeks of introspective mental loops and subtle inner recalibrations, Mercury's shift into this Jupiter-ruled sign invites our minds to lift their gaze toward wider horizons. The timing is striking. This transition happens just one day before the arrival of the 1212 Trinity Light Codes, amplifying the sense that something larger, wiser, and more aligned is guiding our consciousness into a broader state of awareness. It is as if the universe is asking us to trust the bigger picture, even if we cannot yet see where the path is leading. In this energy, thoughts begin to accelerate and take on a more visionary tone. Many may feel bursts of inspiration, heightened intuition, and an urge to speak truths that have long been suppressed. However, for highly sensitive individuals, the sudden mental expansion may create a temporary sense of overstimulation, restlessness, scattered thinking, vivid dreams, or difficulty grounding. The Sagittarian fire fuels curiosity and courage, but it can also ignite impatience or a desire to leap ahead before clarity fully arrives. This is where the 1212 gateway begins to whisper gently, reminding us to anchor body, mind, and spirit in harmonious union as new frequencies prepare to enter our field. The 1212 Trinity portal itself acts as a crystalline doorway through which higher wisdom, multidimensional insight, and deep emotional cleansing flow. This resonance of 1212 is connected to the triad of wholeness, the integration of the physical, mental, and spiritual bodies. As the gateway opens, many may feel waves of warmth or tingling along the spine, pressure at the crown or third eye, or sudden emotional releases that seem to arise from nowhere. These light codes work like subtle beams of alignment, recalibrating the nervous system so we can step more coherently into the incoming 2026 frequencies of renewal and self-leadership. Overlaying this, Neptune has just moved direct in its home sign of Pisces, adding a powerful oceanic undertone to the week's energies. Where Mercury in Sagittarius expands the mind through fire, Neptune in Pisces expands the soul through water. The two together create a unique blend of vision, imagination, spiritual insight, and emotional sensitivity. Under this influence, intuitive flashes may increase, synchronicities may accelerate, and inner guidance may become louder than usual. But for some, this can also heighten sensitivity to noise, crowds, other people's emotions, or even electromagnetic activity, especially with the 1212 codes amplifying the field. Physically, some may experience temporary fatigue, dizziness, watery eyes, sinus pressure, or fluctuating appetite as the body recalibrates to these overlapping waves. Emotionally, it is common to feel nostalgia, tenderness, hopefulness, or sudden clarity about old patterns that are ready to dissolve. The combination of Neptune's intuitive waters and Mercury's fiery expansion can bring profound breakthroughs, yet it can just as easily stir confusion if we resist slowing down enough to listen within. Allowing yourself moments of stillness or grounding practices will help integrate the incoming frequencies with greater ease. As these celestial currents converge, we are being gently guided into a higher octave of perception. Mercury in Sagittarius widens the mind. Neptune in Pisces softens the heart, and the 12-12 gateway activates the Trinity within, reminding us of our innate capacity to unify our inner worlds. This week invites us to trust the unfolding, to breathe deeply into the unknown, and to welcome the subtle yet powerful upgrades moving through our energy fields. By staying present, open, and compassionate with ourselves, we can navigate this passage with grace and step into the next chapter with renewed clarity and spiritual coherence. Have an amazing day. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, the new Earth sonic pillars that connect our 3D Earth with the soul worlds are being activated in new Earth's locations. The main mission of these sonic pillars is to descend the infinite flow of divine light through sacred sound into our planet, acting as living anchors to initiate the process of dead light transmutation and recalibration into a new frequency. The 12-12 passage tomorrow initiates a long process of planetary restructuring. I was told it will last until February 12, 2026, when Saturn will join Neptune, navigating Aries. A process of planetary correction of the many inverted structures like never before, retrieving its authentic divine order, flow, and connection to all gradually. Many of Earth's space's original templates have been completely devirtualized and manipulated to impede the flow of the divine flow, losing its purity and time code coordinates, creating inorganic spaces filled with trapped souls due to suffering and many other anomalies in their life forms. There are fixed Earth inserts fomenting polarity fragmentation that are yet to be corrected. However, there are important geomantic advancements in some damaged lines in Canada, northern USA, Argentina, and Algeria, while there is stabilization and expansion in other locations that are already illumined spaces. Mexico and Norway and the Rondane Mountains, where the pillars that connect to the God worlds have finally been established. There are other significant activations taking place in other parts of the planet, which often can be shared and others cannot, as many of you know who work as planetary workers for energetic protective purposes. Now many of these spaces are being retrieved into the light. 2026 will be a year of constant anchoring and stabilization like no other, for we are taking the final step to our new dimensional home. Many of you are connected to these light pillars, for you hold unique codes that when in their presence help anchor, heal, and stabilize in the specific location, or any other purpose required. We all have a unique way to interact with the Earth, through our light signature and unique template, and this is a year when many of you will awaken to your mission as new Earth's anchors and stabilizers, as this is key to sustaining the new frequency our planet is embodying. We are receiving new DNA instructions as we rehabilitate our DNA, so we can remove all lower influences, residual energies and programs, and realign with the soul dimensions, as our consciousness can only navigate through time and space if our DNA's time codes are not yet rehabilitated. We are now entering into a new passage for us to become aware of who we truly are and our purpose within creation. Occupying our unique place in the world for each and every one of you plays a major role in our planetary transition. As all of you are necessary pieces of the greater puzzle our planet needs to continue our emancipation from old Earth. Thank you for another year of constant assistance, integration, and stabilization, beloveds. The seeding starts now. Are you ready? With an infinite love from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. Omnipotent changes are happening in such vastness as planetary, solar, galactic, universal, and omniversal levels, as I witnessed yesterday for 3 hours in a much higher and altered state. This is the first time this happened to me, and I am so deeply and profoundly touched by what I was witnessing that words totally fail me. All is now woven together, coming together in a totally new creation, as the old has become redundant. It cannot hold form any longer. As you hear this, you will be touched into your very core, heart, and soul, for deep down your soul knows this, even as the part which is here on earth is still struggling to comprehend or fully embrace the omnipotence of what is happening on a vast cosmic scale. Your monad knows, so does your own higher soul self. I shared this with my group last night, and this morning more was revealed to me. In the whole of cosmic creation, this has never happened before. We all now need to be simply open to the very core of our heart, soul, and all that we are in truth, and allow ourselves to be transformed, transfigured in the highest degrees, and to totally surrender to what is happening. Wave upon wave of cosmic changes are pouring in on all levels now, in potency we never experienced before. And this is just the beginning. Go deeper within. You are being loved and held, assisted and guided through this, more than you can even comprehend. Welcome in the new, with love and gratitude from JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Thursday, December 11th, we have Mercury the Messenger shifting out of the shadows of water sign Scorpio and into the excitement of fire sign Sagittarius, where he will be until January 1st, 2026. This will be a time of expanded thinking, philosophical exploration, big picture understanding, and speaking one's authentic truth. Travel, higher learning, honest discussions, and sharing one's wisdom is also indicated. Mercury is still in the post-shadow period of this recent retrograde, which took him back into the deep waters of Scorpio until December 17th. We are being guided towards finalizing decisions and integrating insights from his retrograde period, including the pre-shadow phase that began on October 21st. Now that Mercury is entering the sign of the Archer, we will be focused on freedom, expansion, growth, big ideas, adventure, and optimism. We are seeking the truth now, the truth we feel, the truth we speak, and the truth we wish to experience. Blessings of love and light to all, from ColleenLemma.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Last quarter moon in Virgo. Mercury in Scorpio, trine Neptune in Pisces. Mercury enters Sagittarius. Venus in Sagittarius, square north node in Pisces, and south node in Virgo. So many stories, so many possibilities. We are caught up in the dream, talking ideas to death with little action. Yes, the energies are promising, but it's all too easy to get carried away. Come back to the here and now. Don't lose sight of the details and all these grand plans. It's okay to dream, but real-world tasks require our attention too. Today is where the magic happens. Wash the dishes, take out the trash. With Venus at the bending of the nodes, for some, there are questions over whether to continue to invest time or energy into old loves or whether to take the untrodden path. Maybe it's just that values have changed. Carefully explore whether restlessness is a true calling to new horizons or a kickback against learning important lessons. Wait for your heart to signal the right road. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 2, White Lunar Wind. Tone 2, known as Lunar, steps in today to shape this leg of the journey. Its keywords, polarize, challenge, and stabilize, set the stage for a bit of a bumpy ride. Day 2 of any wave spell is like plotting a course on a map. You've set off with purpose, but now it's time to face the obstacles in your path. Think long-term today. What roadblocks could trip up your plans if you don't clear them now? The day's glyph is white wind, carrying the energies of communication, breath, and spirit. When white wind lands on tone 2, expect some turbulence in how you connect. Maybe crossed wires or words left unsaid that have piled up into barriers. What's holding you back on this journey? If an apology's overdue or something's weighing on your chest, let it out. Speak your truth. White wind also invites you to pause and breathe. Find a quiet corner, still your mind, and tune into your body. A little breath work today can steady you for what's ahead. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Christina, Papa Giorgio, White Lunar Wind, 2 Eek, Keen 2, 11th of December 2025, Breathing New Life. Keen 2, Twins, Partners, Cooperation, Duality. A very powerful magical day where the winds of change are guiding us to transform the duality challenges through cooperation and the guidance of Father God. Very powerful heavenly codes today. Day 2 in the Red Mother Dragon wave spell where we are incubating in the womb of creation. We are being guided to focus on nurturance and compassion for ourselves, others, and our planet, realizing the importance of self-love and the giving and receiving of unconditional love in order to grow and flourish and be born anew. Once we have birthed from the womb by our mother on day 1, we connect with our new environment by taking our first breath as newborns. We are then faced with the challenges of starting afresh as a fledgling in a foreign new world, finding our way back home to our connection with our source once again. And so our journey of growth and discovery begins in a world filled with polarity challenges, creating the friction needed for accelerated growth. Tone of creation, lunar tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, relationship, cooperation, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. Today is an exceptional day for balancing the conflict between polarities, people, partners, and teams. The 2 codings highlight twin flame and divine partnership unions. It is time to unite in cooperative New Earth alliances, harmonizing any apparent division and separation. The authentic you is a true conduit for spirit, a spark of the divine. There is no separation. Today's question is, what is blocking you from fully connecting, listening, and allowing spirit to work its magic through you as a divine conduit? Do you fully accept that you are God incarnate, and everyone is a reflection of this truth? Divine blessings to bliss-filled alliances, opening your divine channels to the magic of spirit. In la ketchala keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 2, White Lunar Wind. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to communicate. Stabilizing breath. I seal the input of spirit with the lunar tone of challenge. I am guided by the power of timelessness. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Brother of the Light, Aaron, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Or if you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork. You can purchase our beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of the sonic pillars of New Earth. By the authority of my eternal soul, by the light of my highest divine blueprint, and by the grace of the infinite source, I now align with the sonic pillars of New Earth. I stand as a conscious anchor of the sacred sound currents, the harmonic bridges that connect the physical realm with the soul worlds and the God worlds beyond. I decree that the infinite divine light flowing through these sonic pillars descends into earth through me, through my field, and through all illuminated locations ready to receive the new frequency. I am a vessel of harmonic correction. I am a conduit of planetary stabilization. I am a living anchor of purity, truth, and divine order. By my sovereign will, I support the great planetary restructuring now unfolding from 12/12/2025 to 2/12/2026. I welcome the dissolution of all inversions, distortions, and false grids that have concealed the original Earth template. I call forth the restoration of the true divine flow in all lands, waters, portals, and timelines. I honor the spaces being healed and retrieved into the light, and I send blessings to every sacred location now rising into illumination. I decree the remembrance of my planetary mission. Where I walk, I anchor. Where I breathe, I stabilize. Where I stand, I radiate the frequency of New Earth. Through my awakened DNA and restored time code architecture, I reclaim my ability to navigate creation consciously. As a multidimensional being of light, I activate my role within the greater puzzle as a co-creator, a guardian, a stabilizer, and a beacon for the planetary ascension. I am aligned, I am attuned, I am anchored in the New Earth frequency. By the eternal light, by the power of the holy truth, and by the love that sustains all worlds. So it is, so it has been, so it shall forever be. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and powerful 12/12 golden gateway of abundance and prosperity tomorrow as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.